Mary Long spearheading the attack with Alex Pfeiffer on her flank. Like that's insane. Obviously, everyone on this team is more than capable of getting the job done because they did. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's really cool to see us play the kids a little bit, don't you think? Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to surprise, surprise, another victory pod. It's currently on no other pod, part of KC Sports Network. I'm Daniel Kooser here with Christopher Wright. Chris, did you make it all the way last night? Did you stay up?
I did. I barely did. I got a little tired, like towards the beginning, right? And then once I got past that initial sleepy phase, we were texting back and forth. But
I know I was like, you better not fall asleep on me. If I'm staying up, you're staying up. We're doing this. It might be boring right now, but it's gonna get better.
You were staying up off of pure rage from the Chiefs game.
Yeah, I was mad. I hate that I let sports affect my life like that. I in high school, KU basketball used to get me all riled up when they'd lose to like Bradford or Bucknell or some shit in the tournament. But like when the Chiefs shoot themselves in the foot like they did Monday night, I was just kind of pissed. Like you had that game in your hand. Were you watching it at all?
I did not watch it live, but no. I saw all of the clips afterwards, and boy, that was a doozy.
There were some games. I mean, you can't throw a 99-yard touchdown interception. You can't kick the ball out of bounds when you're trying to pin them back to like in the final minutes of the game. Butker's like, I'll just kick it out of bounds. What are you doing? Yeah. Butker's been different this year. Let me just tell you, it's been different.
I think he missed a field goal or extra point a couple games ago or something like that.
I think they said he averages a miss per game. And it's like, you just never seen that. Obviously we're not a Chiefs podcast, but I rage. I get a little mad. And I just, that's that barbarianism, that football. It's violent chess out there, man. And I get upset. I get mad.
Well, for once, Dallas looked fantastic. So I was feeling pretty good this Sunday.
I got George Pickens on my fantasy team. That feels pretty good. A guy offered me him in a trade, and I was like, that seems all right.
Oh yeah, that's he's gonna have a good year.
It's worked out so far. Like, all right, we'll keep playing him.
Right.
I also, anyone who says they're like good or bad at fantasy football, absolutely bogus. Like, it's not, you can't be good or bad at fantasy football. It's pure luck, dude. You could have a guy who plays all the time and gets points, and he might get like one touch in the game. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
absolutely outrageous. My wife her name's on our fantasy trophy. My name's not on that trophy, but she got her name on our league trophy one year, and I'm just like, Jesus Christ! I think you didn't even put any thought into this.
I mean, my first year ever playing, I won it, and then I've only won it once in the other like 15 years. So
yeah,
I mean, you never know.
Kind of fun. You ever watch The League on FX? Did you watch that?
League. Yeah,
great show. Probably didn't run as long as it should have, but that was very funny.
I need to go back and rewatch. I feel like a lot of that humor might not work today, but
I don't know.
Maybe
they're still making It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, so they push the envelope, dude. I'm loving it.
That's true. FX does this pretty well.
Yes. Dude, you'll be pleased to know everyone knows this is our bullshitting sesh of the pod. You'll be pleased to know you were in my dreams the other night, my friend.
Oh, this is the first I'm hearing of it, and don't stop.
This was bizarre. We were in California, like just walking the roads. We were just walking, probably looking for a place to eat. And some government office just like was there. And Mr. Donald J. Trump comes out and asks us to come inside. And we're like, you're not going to say no to the president of the United States, I guess. So we're like, oh, okay. And he just introduced us to like a bunch of actors. And one I distinctly remember, which is the weirdest cut, we met Edward Norton. And
okay, it's getting a little better.
Yeah, I'm not sure they would ever associate, but I was just like, cool, man. Hey, this is the shit thing. I don't want to be here right now, but hey, here's these celebrities that I'm meeting. That's kind of cool.
I mean, I'm just happy to be involved.
And you were there. I woke up. I was like, what is wrong with me? And that's what Tech Week does to you in the theater, man. You have these weird dreams.
Oh, man.
Exhausting stuff. What What happened in your weekend, man? There's no game this weekend. We played on Monday. So what'd you do all weekend?
Uh, Not a whole lot. I think I went to the gym and just kind of settling back with my sleep schedule
Oh
from
yeah.
from getting
China.
back from China. And it's a 13-hour difference, so it was it's kind of a rough week.
I bet.
Once I got to the weekend, I think I slept in quite a bit.
That's just crazy. I mean, you have to force yourself. You almost got to like get a sleep mask and some earplugs, right? And just like try to pass the hell out.
I mean, I took a lot of naps.
Okay.
Took a lot of naps after work, and then my strategy was just take naps. Eventually, it'll work out, and I think I'm good for now.
Until next time. Until you're going to like Australia or something. Have you been to Australia
I have not.
or New Zealand?
I have not. Love to
That
go.
that needs to be on the list, dude. Like New Zealand or something. I mean, that just looks freaking gorgeous out there.
I think anybody who's watched Lord of the Rings,
Oh
right,
yeah.
knows it was filmed in New Zealand, and God, there's so much great nature out there.
You can go down there and like walk the places that they walked, you know, in Lord of the
Yeah.
Rings, which is what those movies are, by the way. Just a lot of walking. It's insane. You're like, they're still walking. This is crazy.
Oh, I wonder how many steps they did. I don't know why.
Dude, I had a buddy who just signed up for one of those like those metal things online where like it tracks his steps and he has to walk the distance from Hobbiton from the Shire to Mordor or whatever it is. I don't know. I'm not a Lord of the Rings junkie. I don't know a lot. But then he got some really sweet looking Shire medal after he completed this walk in like I don't know, 6 months he had to do it or something like that. Pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big Lord of the Rings guy. Yeah, dude, I didn't do a whole lot, man. I had laugh lines this weekend. A little improv action, you know.
Yeah. When does your show start? It's coming up, right?
Oh, Shawshank Redemption. This Saturday and Sunday, and next Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
So I don't, it's down in Holton. I don't expect anyone to come all that way, but it's a cool little space they got down there.
Right on.
So, have you seen the movie Shawshank?
I saw it a long time ago.
Right.
So it's been quite some time.
I know what you're thinking. You're like, isn't that the movie that has prison rape? Yeah, you'd be correct. There is there's implied prison rape and adult themes in the show. So there you go.
I mean, just pushing the envelope over here.
Yeah, man. Hey, a couple things that happened with KC Current, by the way, while we were gone. Best 11. I'm mad about this. Only 2 players on the best 11 this month. We usually get 3.
Demand a recount. I demand a recount.
Stop the vote. Stop it right now. But Chewinga and Sharples were on there, which was really cool. And additionally, Vlatko Andonovski, coach of the month for September. So rightfully so, man. We just keep racking up these honors, breaking records, which we'll talk about here in a bit. Vlatko's just, I mean, he is, what am I trying to say? He's got an overflow of riches on this team. Like, they are just making him look so good. I mean, we know that like a coach has a lot to do, but like the talent around them really makes them look a lot better, right? It's almost like upper management in an office. If your team is doing well, then you look good, that kind of thing. And Vlatko definitely has a good team.
Oh, yep. Maybe one of the best teams in NWSL history on paper for sure. And, we're proving it. We got 59 points now, 1 away from tying the record. So yeah, just take a look at Vlatko. I mean, he's done such a good job of putting everybody in the right place to succeed. I mean, he's putting everybody in the correct place, rotating them, getting players minutes so they just don't kind of mentally check out. And we saw that a lot this game. I mean, embarrassment of riches, man. I can't think of any other coach who's had this type of quality at one point in time.
No, man, it's unbelievable. Like you said, 1 point away from tying the point record, right? So with a win this weekend, we could set a new overall points record.
Correct. If we win the next 3, we would have 68, which would be 8 more than the record.
Dude,
that's such a high bar. It's
almost a bar that could never get reached. Yeah. I mean, then again, next year, I think there are 2 more games on the schedule. With a new expansion team coming in, there will be 1 more home game and 1 more away game. They won't keep. Will they keep doing that? Adding more games throughout the year like that?
I mean, it might depend on the control they can have over other stadiums, because they still have to work around other teams, right, to schedule everything. So, I mean, I think eventually they will, but I'm not sure when. But even then, let's say you add 2 more games, it's still going to be hard to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Still very difficult. I mean, just like any other record that we keep extending, man. That we just, every game seems to be like something new, where it's like we started the youngest team in NWSL history. Was that right? Or
I'm not sure. I think the average age was 24. I think that's something like that, what they said on the broadcast.
Right.
That's wild.
Very wild. And you're referring to, the what brought the numbers down was what? Claire Hutton, Mary Long, Katie Scott, Alex Pfeiffer, all of them started, right?
Yeah.
It's absolutely insane. Our ongoing unbeaten streak is now up to 16 matches. And they got their, Mary Long and Alex Pfeiffer got their first career starts, and Labonta got her 150th career starts. So pretty wild. Oh, and Lorena tied the shutout record, the single season shutout record, with 13. So 3 more games to break that shutout record, which is insane. Everything's just. Oh, one more thing. Michelle Cooper, bro. Fastest to score a goal.
Yeah.
Coming at less than 20 seconds as a substitute, coming in and blasting it in there.
And one more 19 wins in WSL record.
Yep. Big, not bad for a Monday night late game. You know what I mean?
We're breaking records I didn't even know we were close to.
I didn't know.
Until you see a tweet or, see an announcement. I don't even know we're this close to some of these records. So
I had no idea.
Yeah, breaking them all over the place.
It's crazy. Well, I want to get into this game, obviously. But first, calling all Chiefs fans after we're done crying. You can be on the field at the 50 inside GEHA field for the official coin toss at a Chiefs home game this season! ! Visit Chiefs.com/GEHA now. Enter to win a chance to be on the field for a once-in-a-lifetime view of the pregame coin toss. Plus, you can score other exclusive prizes. Enter for a chance to win at Chiefs.com/GEHA. GEHA is a proud partner of the Kansas City Chiefs.
Looking for tickets for your next event? Tickets for Less is your #1 source. Save big on every purchase when you use promo code KCSN at ticketsforless.com.
My name is Terrell Jolly. A lot of people call me TJ, founder and CEO of Integrity Capital Management. So Integrity Capital Management originally started out as a property management firm, but we slowly transitioned to what is described as an incremental development firm that's focused on situational housing. I know most people say affordable, but we believe in creating housing for people that are actually in need and built to the end user. I believe everyone needs a home, because when you have home, you have hope. The reality is that when you're building a business, one thing you don't think about is like what a true banking relationship means. And, I had the honor and privilege of meeting Debbie early on in my career when I was just trying to get going. And as a small business, it's really challenging at times because people don't understand the concept or not believe the longevity because you're just getting started. But Debbie was willing to take a chance on me, be patient with me. I almost look at it like a grassroots initiative. She's seen and believe what I'm about. Anybody that's really true about their business and want to get some things done, I would definitely trust hands down Emprise, because Deb's team, along with Aaron and Jackie and all the amazing people that work behind the scenes, even from the treasury side, I would say, hey, give them an opportunity, because you won't be disappointed and you will actually be in hands that actually somebody care and that will see you from start to finish.
Hey, so I'm doing laundry this morning, and I go to wash the towels, right? And we got dog towel by the door to like wipe paws and stuff. I go to pick it up and I'm like, man, I bet spiders hiding this. I'm freaking out. I bet spiders hiding this shit. And I pick it up. There's a damn lizard. There's a damn lizard in our house. And I was like, you know me, I got a flair for the dramatic. I'm like, it's a Komodo dragon.
Did you go run up the stairs or something to get as far away as possible? Call Marissa?
I did go, Rissa. And she's like, what? And I was like, there is a full-on dragon down here. And she kind of got a cup and she ushered it outside, but it was way bigger than any of like the lizards we have around Topeka. If you're listening to this and you're in Topeka, we got a lizard problem. It's crazy, bro. We got little guys running around all over the place. It's bananas, but we never had one in the damn house.
We had one come in one time, and our cats were really interested. We had to save it from our cats. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to keep the dogs from going down there because Bingo he'll fucking kill them. It's a bad deal.
Swallow them whole.
He will bite them off and their tails come off. Did you know this? Their tails detach.
That's a defense mechanism.
He brought in a tail one time. Just brought a tail in. I was like, oh no, you bit a lizard's tail off and just brought the tail in as a trophy?
That means that a lizard got away, probably.
True. Yeah, it means it got away, so good for them. But Bingo didn't have to bring it in and show us. We didn't need that tail just lying on our carpet in our living room.
He was proud. Proud. I want to show you.
Outdoors aren't for me, man. That's why I don't think I could take a trip to Australia or New Zealand, because I've seen the kinds of bugs they have down there. I'm not into that. I don't want bugs.
I mean, bugs. I mean, just big bugs, poisonous bugs, slithery bugs, bugs with wings.
Yeah. Big old spy. Yeah. I don't even like birds, bro. And birds are everywhere. Okay. Crows. You seen how big crows are? Crows are like ravens. Like they're humongous.
Yeah. Corvids, man. They're so smart. And I mean, we're going way off at the ornithology here, but
unbelievable. The crows just, not interested. We won. Okay. Victory pod. 1-0. Angel City. Angel City's fighting for their lives, dude. They are 11th in the standings. Now 7 points out of a playoff spot. And I got to tell you, they had a crap ton of possession in this game. Like they were coming, and I swear I just heard the crowd swell like every 30 seconds. Like they were just coming at us. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, I'm just taking a look at, oh my goodness. This is one of our third worst XG all year. We had a 0.3 and they had a 0.9, just to kind of give you an idea of how lethargic our attack was for a vast majority of the game.
But I believe it. I believe that because of what the starting lineup was.
Right.
And no Chewinga. She was actually on the injury report. Don't love that. I
think it's more precautionary.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Of course, Sharple's also injured still. But I mean, you got some people in there that aren't used to being in there in this capacity. I mean, Mary Long spearheading the attack with Alex Pfeiffer on her flank. Like that's insane. Obviously, everyone on this team is more than capable of getting the job done because they did. But it's just, I don't know, man. It's really cool to see us play the kids a little bit, don't you think?
Absolutely. It gives us a chance to really kind of, take a look at them, right? Obviously, you don't know what's going to happen next year. Some are under contract, some maybe not. So it gives us a chance to, see them in a real game environment that's meaningful to our competition, obviously, right? Maybe not as much, us, but very meaningful to them. And, Katie Scott, another great performance. I thought they attacked her all night long.
They sure did.
Yeah. But not to jump too far ahead, I was happy to see Pfeiffer and Mary Long get the start. I mean, when you saw that lineup, did you expect a whole lot of fireworks, or were you just kind of like letting the kids play kind of a thing?
Well, I also saw the bench. When you see the lineup, you see the bench. And I'm like, okay, like we got reinforcements coming if we need them. And even if we don't need them, we'll probably still see them in the 60th, 70th, something like that. And I was right. We did. Dabinia did come on. Cooper did come on. You had Prince and Wheeler on the bench too. Like you knew you were in good hands. That people could come out there and provide a spark. But your center backs, Gabby Robinson and Elizabeth Ball, more than capable of being stingy back there, not allowing any stupid stuff to go by you, and it worked out.
Yeah. I mean, Angel City, they can have a staunch defense. I mean, we beat them 1-0 back at home. That was a game where Lorena stopped Alyssa Thompson's PK.
Hell yeah.
But
Chelsea forward right there.
That's right. But I mean, we didn't have a ton of offense that game either. And that was with our, all of our starters. Yeah. So knowing that, seeing our lineup, I thought it'd be kind of a difficult first half. Right.
Right. Well, I want to tell you that one of the weirdest things I noticed is that they had our records up there by the score box. And I was like, oh, that looks so bad. Where it says Angel City is 6-10-6 and KC is 18-2-2. It's like, whoa. Like, if you're seeing that, if you're a casual, you're like, oh, CBS Sports Network, soccer's on late at night. I'm just laying in bed. You're like, oh, well, KC should murder these folks, right?
Yeah. If you don't know, we're starting Mary Long and, Pfeiffer and Hopkins. But that's kind of brutal though, isn't it?
It definitely is. But like Angel City had moments. I mean, there were times like they damn near chipped Lorena at one point. I think, they had some misfires. But we had, Gabby Robinson's back there, kind of getting back into form as well. It was cool for her to get some minutes. But this first half was just arguably kind of, I guess I'm glad it was boring because I was still kind of paying attention to the Chiefs. There was a little overlap there. So, like, didn't really miss much in that fact.
Right. If you take a look at the attack momentum chart for the first half, and really for most of the game, it's almost entirely in the favor of LA. And like you mentioned with the possession as well, we have 36% possession.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, it was, in that regard, it was pretty rough, but, to be expected, right? We were not going to go kind of balls to the wall without a Chewingo, without a Cooper, Dabinia, Bia, in the first half either.
Right.
But we withstood, what they threw at us in the whole first half.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think a shot happened from either team until like they had a shot on goal in like the 30th minute or something, 32nd. Those first 30 minutes were just kind of like, I don't know, kind of sloppy from both teams. And we got a little excuse on our side. Like we got people playing that don't normally play. With the exception of a few veterans out there trying to make sure things stay together, right?
Right. Was there anything in the first half that kind of concerned you from LA, or was it more just kind of a muddy game or a muddy first half altogether?
I mean, I was a little concerned, I guess. I mean, it felt like we were always on our heels. It's like, okay, is this just going to be a whole game of defense practice? Like, in a sense, it's like, that's good. Like, let's get some practice at that, right? Like, we're got the playoffs on the horizon. So let's let them have the ball. But I really don't think we let them have the ball. I think we were just trying to keep our head above water, man, trying to survive, and still hopefully win this game. But that first half, I mean, when halftime hit, I think even the announcers were like, both sides need to be better. It just felt bad.
Yeah. I mean, we did not have one shot in the first half, which is not surprising. I mean, if I'm being kind of critical, I'm hoping that there's a little more from Sentnor. I mean, I know she's the most talented player in that attack. But,
yeah, she really wasn't present.
Yeah, and I mean, Mary Long, her hold-up play is, kind of developing. Still young, obviously. She's going up against some tough defenders. Wow, we just didn't really have anything. We really didn't attack their midfield. We didn't take them out of position. They were always in front of us. We couldn't get behind them. We couldn't spread them out. And I mean, it was good practice, right?
Oh yeah. I mean, they were taking touches around us very easily, picking us apart, passing around us. But once they got into that final third, we had a back line that wasn't going to let them have anything. So like it's like you felt secure, you know what I mean? But that Giselle Thompson, she's a pretty good little player, dude.
Yeah, she, a lot like her sister, but just on the defensive side.
I heard on the broadcast they locked her in just recently to 2029, right?
Yeah, once Alyssa went to Chelsea, like her statement, or shortly after her statement came out saying that she was staying. So a little bit of reassurance.
Okay.
Yep, a little bit of reassurance. I kind of wonder if Vlodka was like, don't attack in a way that puts the team in a bad way, right? Don't get out of position. If it's there, take it, but don't just spread yourselves thin and kind of set us up for a counter. Just to see what that first half looks like.
don't pull a hammy, strain a quad, roll an ankle. Like, yes, play it safe. You'd hate to like have something in the game like this take you out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like one of our star players. Could you imagine? I would hate that, man. And I guess it's a good thing that like Chewinga and Sharples are getting right. Hopefully we got a good return time for them, that they'll be good to go for the playoffs. I would also like to see Chewinga stay in here and, get goals. Do we know if Esther Gonzalez got a goal over the weekend?
She did not.
Hey, gotta love that.
Yeah. Kind of sits at 14 for Chewinga and 13 for Gonzalez.
Right. Okay. Because I think I just realized something I say a lot on this podcast. I got to tell you. I keep saying I got to tell you. It's some kind of weird nervous tick, I guess. So a little autistic thing of mine, but whatever. I think Chewinga would have scored on this defense, no problem. I think she would have picked him apart and gotten open somehow, and definitely would have gotten a goal in this game.
Well, especially when we were up 1-0 a little later. I mean, she's kind of a cheat code for the counter, right? Like our opponents are down, they have to push players forward, we just launch it, and then she beats one or two players, and she's gotten quite a few goals in the last like 10 minutes of a game when they're trying to push forward. So whenever we have a lead, she's always, an option. She's always an opportunity for a goal. But yeah,
100%.
I mean, the first half just kind of forgettable.
Kind of breezed by. But like I said, good thing you had Monday Night Football to bitch about later. But they had a moment in the second half too. I think they hit the post with an outstretched Lorena. I was like, oh no, that's going to sneak in. It was very close. I was like, I don't want to see us get scored on here. You know what I mean? It's we got to keep things going. But we got some reinforcements around 58th minute. Cooper came in.
Yep.
And you're like, okay, Mary Long's coming out. A good hour of work for Mary Long. Gotta love it. And of course the camera goes up to the Longs. I've never seen an ownership group that like travels to every game. They usually don't, right?
I mean, I don't think so. The only time I recall them like being visibly on the camera is if their daughter's going to play.
Yeah.
But
I think the Longs do travel to just about every game.
I would not be surprised.
Yeah.
I mean, I know they have a quote unquote like day job. They have another business that's obviously incredibly successful that they have to manage. So I don't know how they have the time, but I mean, proud owners, proud parents, man.
Yeah. Well, Michelle Cooper gets into this game and says, F it, I'll do it myself. But not really, because none of this happens without Haley Hopkins.
Right.
I mean, this throw-in happens. Haley streaking down the left side, puts a dangerous ball in the middle. And like there are two players there. Allie Sentnor could have hit this home, which I kind of wish Allie would have. Like I would love to give her a little confidence in scoring some goals here. But she just kind of missed it. And Michelle Cooper put it home. Allie kind of got hurt on this play too. She was kind of down for a bit, but she did end up walking off. So that was good.
Yeah. She kind of got trucked a little bit by friendly fire there by Cooper coming in. But I wish she would have, caught the end of it. Like I said, to give her some confidence, but I mean, a goal is a goal. And I mean, I know Allie would be incredibly excited for her.
This was insane.
Yeah.
I mean, Cooper scores in like 19 seconds or whatever, but screw CBS Sports Network. This goal happened during a commercial, which I'm like, soccer doesn't have commercials. Do not put some overlay of a commercial during a game because there was like a quick substitution. Substitutions are quick, man. Soccer keeps going. There's no breaks.
Dude, I was so pissed.
To celebrate.
I was so pissed. I was like, they're doing the sub commercial went on. I think I looked at Vanessa. Just say something, commercial.
Yeah.
I look over and Cooper's celebrating. And at that moment, I thought I just spaced out. I'm like, did I not pay attention? Like what happened? And then you mentioned it and I saw it online as well. And yeah, man, you don't go to commercial break. You miss the fastest goal from a sub in NWSL history.
Really poor timing. I just hate that they do that sometimes, dude. I hate CBS Sports Network in general. One, because it's not available on Paramount Plus. It's like its whole other app. It's so stupid. But if a goal like that happened, I would have been like, oh, like I would have lost it. But I couldn't because I was watching some kind of Nationwide commercial or some bullshit. And so that I was just like, oh, I guess we scored. Like, that was my reaction. I'm like, dude, I needed that. Okay. The Chiefs made sure I needed that.
Your Monday night needed that. I felt like I was being gaslit. I'm like, she scored, but I didn't see it. Like, I thought, like, did I just not pay attention to the whole buildup? Did I space out? Like, what? I thought it was on me.
I think it like came back when Vlatko's like smiling, and I was like, what the hell's he smiling about? Like, we're tied, man. Why are you smiling?
It's still frustrating, but kind of like you mentioned, Haley Hopkins, man, she could have just pulled that ball down and passed it around, but she just went for it. And Cooper's first touch, she just streaked down the field and just got a foot on it. I love it.
It's dude, defenders are all over the place too. Like, the person on Haley got
They
that ball
ready. I don't think anybody was ready for that, pure sprint.
No. And there were 3 defenders around Sentnor and Cooper, and they all like just whiffed at it. Just beautiful. We can. It just shows we can score goals in so many different ways, dude. An assist from Haley Hopkins, who doesn't get near the amount of minutes as someone like Michelle Cooper does. You just gotta love it. Pretty crazy, and they just kept coming at us. Like, within 30 seconds, they were coming again. So, pretty wild. Let's take a quick break real quick. Come right back. Stay there.
Chiefs Kingdom, I have got a question for you. What is your favorite touchdown? Well, for me, I can confidently say that my favorite touchdown, it's the next one, because with DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NFL, every touchdown could bring you closer to cashing in. From the first touchdown score to anytime touchdown props or the thrill of live in-game betting, every snap is loaded with opportunity. From spreads to money lines, same game parlays, regular parlays, you want it, DraftKings has got it. Here's the best part. Bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you'll get $200 in bonus bets instantly. I use DraftKings Sportsbook, and you should too. Your team hitting pay dirt pays out to you. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app now and use code KCSN. That's code KCSN to turn $5 into $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas, fees may apply in Illinois. 21 plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Bet must win to receive reward. Minimum minus 500 odds required. Bonus bets expire 7 days after issuance. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio.
You just kind of thought we were going to lose points in this game. Like, I really did. I was like, oh man, they're coming for that equalizer. And that's not fair to our defense, because why should I think that? When have we ever given up like an equalizer like that this year? You know what I mean? We've been so solid defensively, and we saw this game out, man. A 1-0 gritty road victory is huge.
I mean, taking a look at SofaScore, FOTMob, I mean, they have a lot of the higher rated players on our team are on the defense. Lorena, Izzy, Ball. I thought Scott did really well. I think 60+% of the attack from Angel City came down the, our right side, their left. So they clearly had a plan to attack her, and she held up pretty damn well.
Yeah.
So a big boost of confidence for her. I'm glad we have her to kind of work on and develop.
Very much so. You got to love the kids coming in. That's a big one for me. You got to love that Vlatko's rotating, making sure our starters get minutes, but making sure it's not all the minutes. You know what I mean? So they are just fresh as a daisy for when the playoffs come, man. And we do know we have a quarterfinal match and potentially a semifinal match at home before that championship out in San Jose. So this is big time. It's coming. We got what, three games left in the season?
3 games left. We have Gotham, Is our next game, which we'll touch on here. And then after that, I'm seeing who we got. Oh my goodness. I'll look at this real quick. But our last game is against San Diego.
Yep.
So,
and the game time of that hasn't even been announced yet, right?
I don't.
Because we got Houston in between these games.
And Houston's playing pretty well too, man. Like they're coming up. They are, 4 points out of the playoff spot. So they've really kind of turned it on the second half of the season.
That, I think that day we play San Diego, I think all the games are TBD because they want to like put the best matchups, little decision day atmosphere, So, but we will, this will be a tough test this weekend with Gotham coming to town. If there was anyone who could beat us at home, which we, knock on wood, we have yet to lose at home, right? So if there's anyone that could do it, the last chance is Gotham. And they've been firing on all cylinders, man. But they are, they're not secure in their third seed right now. They could still drop points when someone else jumps them, and they could not get a home playoff game.
They have 35 in their third place, and the eighth place team, San Diego, has 31. That's a 4-point swing, for those 6 teams. That's absolutely crazy.
It truly
absolutely
is
crazy.
If you think about it, like things are just going to change up, dude. You got to count out the Stars, Bay, Utah. I'm not sure Angel City is going to get it done, but like Houston, North Carolina, they're still very much in that conversation to join the playoffs. Because only the only 2 that have really locked up playoffs is us and Washington, right? Gotham's technically not even locked it up.
Mathematically, if they lose out, they could technically be eliminated.
Yeah, depending on other results. But they've been firing, man. They've been doing things, and I do worry that it feels maybe like a trap game. But I don't want to say that they just drew at home against Seattle. They probably shouldn't have, especially at home against Seattle. But Seattle's played good enough soccer to be in that conversation too. It's tough because there's like us, and then all the other teams are in like a league of their own, right? So everyone else has been playing adequate, but then there's us.
Yeah, and their last 5 games, they had 2 wins and 3 draws, so they haven't lost. But yeah, and whenever they got Jaden Shaw, right? They got Rose Lavelle, they got Gonzalez. They got a lot of players who can give us
Gonzalez. It's a golden boot race right here in our backyard, dude.
This is a chance to hopefully hold her, with nothing this game and continue to give Chewinga a little bit of the edge there. This game means so much more to them than it does to us. So I don't know what Vladko's rotation is going to look like. Yeah. I would imagine at home, he'll turn it up a notch. And on top of that, this is a game that means something to Gotham where we can test a little bit of a playoff atmosphere, right?
I kind of thought that too, by the way. Like at home, don't you think he'll, put his best foot forward and make a statement?
I definitely don't think, he'll kind of throw out the lineup he did on Monday.
I think he might vice versa that and put like the starters for 60, 70 minutes and bring in bench later on,
Right. Yeah. I don't see... I don't know if Chewinga will play. I don't want her to put herself out there and risk it, but simultaneously you're really cheering for her to win the Golden Boot again.
Very much so.
Their last 5 games, man, they've only scored five goals in 5 games. So,
well,
I'd be happy with the draw on this one.
I would too, but I hope it'd be like a 1-1 draw with a Chewinga goal on there. You know what I mean?
True.
And no Gonzalez goal. We'll see. 4:00 game. Gonna be fun, man. We're getting into hoodie weather now, dude. Kind of break out the KC Current hoodies.
My voice is changing a little bit with this weather. Yeah.
I'm glad you said with this weather, not because you're growing up into a man.
No, that's definitely not the reason. But man, yeah. Current hoodies, man. I need to get one. I still regret not getting one that oh gosh, when they played at the baseball stadium.
Oh, with the original like
froze
temporary
my ass
logo.
off. Yeah, and I was just I don't know. I wanted to live inside this
crap out of
sweater
that
at
one.
the time. Yeah.
That temporary logo hoodie is that thing's crackling. I wore the crap out of that thing.
Be ready for some sales, some hoodie weather. Well, new gear coming up, I imagine.
Sales. It's Nike stuff. Ain't no sales on Nike.
I know.
Well, cool, man. Just 5 days of rest for us, dude. Saturday at 4:00. If people can't make the match, it's on Ion. Should be good, man. We gotta make sure we show out. We always do. It's always a sellout. So
yeah.
Anything else you want to cover today?
I think that's it, man. That's all I got.
Baller. Awesome. Folks, thank you so much. 3 games left in the season. Playoffs are on the horizon. Hopefully be back next week for another victory pod. In the meantime, please rate, review us, like us, Apple, Spotify, all that stuff. Hit us up on socials at No Other Pod, at Dan Kooser, at Chris Wright 21. You can email us, nootherpod@gmail.com. But until next time, he's Chris, I'm Daniel. We'll see you next week. Love you.